I'm a registered dietitian. I am a certified diabetes educator as well. I live in Anchorage, Alaska, and I have a private virtual practice. The state of my business before I started working with Lesli, I was just in a point where I was ready to take my business to the next level. I really needed help kind of drilling down my niche. I was taking any client, every client, and not getting very much pay for those clients. So I was working really hard and not getting a lot in return. I also really needed a lot of help with my systems and, email series and marketing. And what was so nice about working with Lesli is that not only could she help me drill down my niche, but she was also there able to help with marketing and all the nitty-gritty stuff. So anything from big picture down to the little minute details, I feel like that was what was most valuable in my business. Before I started working with Lesli, I felt overwhelmed by just the whole business side of having my own private practice. I felt overworked by the clinical side, what I knew and loved. And I just felt like I needed help. I felt disconnected from other dietitians, and it felt a little bit lonely, and I was honestly a little bit scared too. So Lesli was able to kind of help me really narrow down what I needed to be doing, help to eliminate some of those fears, and I feel like really got me on track and got me connected with other dietitians, so I felt that I had support. The areas that I felt stuck and felt like I needed help was pricing, developing packages, trying to figure out how to get people into my programs and how to get people to buy my one-on-one packages, and even stuff just like connecting with people in my newsletter and figuring out how to do an email series and all the marketing stuff, which we don't learn in school when we're trying to become a dietitian. I chose Lesli because I had gotten some of her emails about some of the courses that she had, and I felt like every time I got an email from her that she knew me and was speaking directly to me. It was a little bit spooky. So when I first started with Lesli, I started with some of her courses, and again, the content, the resources, it was every single piece that I needed to take me to the next level in my business. And then, just continuing to work with her over several months, years, I was able to really take my business to the next level, to the point where my practice is full and I have a wait list, and I'm only seeing the people that I want to see, and that feels amazing. Some of the most valuable things that I learned working with Lesli was and this might seem kind of silly, but the email series launch, like really planning a launch for a successful program. That was something I knew nothing about, and how to write those emails myself. And I was able to do it. And my first online course, I made $5,500. I was in awe. So that was really essential information that I got. And that was just one little bitty piece. But honestly, it was one of the biggest pieces that was holding me up from doing what I love, to get to that point where I'm reaching more people and sharing the information that I have. Things like how to write emails to reach people and to really speak to them, to get them to sign up for the class. That was a big barrier for me. One of the other huge things that I got from working with Lesli was the resources. She has been there. She's had her own private practice, so she's been there, done that. The done for you resources that she has available is amazing. There's so much stuff that you can kind of pick and choose from. the scripts to help you overcome some of that fear and know exactly what to say when you're talking to the clients, that information was invaluable. That was amazing. Being in my part-time private practice, working 25 to 30 hours a week, I make more money than I did working as an outpatient dietitian, diabetes educator in a hospital. And I was pretty well paid at the hospital. So between my contracts and my private clients, I'm far exceeding what I could have ever done leaving my home every day and working that 40-hour work week. There was no better decision that I made than starting my own private practice. Now my time is mine. And like I said, I make more money now than I ever have before. What I appreciate most about working with Lesli is she demonstrates everything that you should be doing as she's working with you. I learn best by observing and going through a process. So when I'm talking to her on the phone and when I'm getting the emails from her, I'm learning just as much being her client and going through that experience. I cannot tell you how much it helps me to see her do it, and then I mimic it with my clients. If someone was thinking about working with Lesli, I would tell them, go for it. The information that you learn is priceless. The resources that you get are invaluable, and she's there to help you as an individual, as a practitioner, and it's not the same approach for everybody. So she really listens to what your struggles are, what your challenges are, and helps you brainstorm things that you feel comfortable with, and meets you where you're at in your business.